I got a lot of thoughts on that.
I don't understand what the problem is. It's a white woman.
But like, if they turning on small white women, like nobody's safe.
All
Nobody's
titties are
Nobody's
discriminated
safe.
against.
Like if they not willing to accept small and demure white women, then like with an accent, nobody's safe.
It correlates with Grand Theft Auto too, because I don't know if you saw when the cover from Grand Theft Auto dropped. They always have like the woman on there, and this was
And
a
they
brown.
try. Oh yeah.
Then they redid it like, oh why,
Ain't nobody out here trying to be weird and gooning on the cover, but like she's gorgeous. Like what are we doing? What are we doing?
doing it on the cover.
Seriously though, like don't put me in a position where I have to defend the sex appeal of a freaking.
Don't include me. Don't include me on
You know
this.
what I'm saying? Welcome to Do It for the Lord. My name is William.
Hi, Dolly.
I'm Omar.
Oh, that's the turn reveal
Fuck
right there.
Yeah.
It was real smooth, and then it got real pervish at the end of that turn. I'm just gonna be real with you. It's gonna be very, very honest with you as a friend and a brother. It was smooth, and then it was like, yeah, of age, hopefully. Just gonna say. We're recording this on a Friday. How y'all feeling? Does it feel like Friday? Does it feel like a payday situation kind of day?
It never do, because as soon as it comes in, it goes out.
Oof.
How about
Quick
you, Omar? How you
turnaround.
feeling?
The only thing that has quick turnaround in my life.
It's money. It's money coming in and going out. Omar, how you feel?
It's a day. It's a day. But we're here
It's a
today,
day.
and I'm happy to be with y'all.
Appreciate that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's giving me like Severance vibes, man. Like,
Got the back room going to you.
oh my god.
I don't like it.
Yo, it was been nice all week, but it's like storming here today. So like, I'm surprised that you can't hear the rain. It's like raining like crazy. But no, I'm good. I'm happy to be fairly rested. Just was like a lot of travel last couple weeks, really, and so this is my first weekend home. But I get back on the plane on Tuesday, so it's just been kind of in and out. But happy to be with y'all. Lots of news. The last video we dropped, we basically just kind of devoted that all to video game releases and all the stuff dropping. So we're gonna do more entertainment news stuff that we haven't, kind of catching up on. I want to get y'all's reaction. The first kind of thing. All things Batman. So they just dropped a ton of Batman news on us. And I'll just list the projects, and I'm curious what y'all are excited for. So Absolute Batman is getting an animated show, which, oof.
Unheard of. Record breaking.
Scott Snyder's going to be the showrunner. We're going to talk about that in more detail. They released a trailer for Batman Nightfall, which is animated, which is going to be a movie trilogy. So I don't know what the pacing is going to be on that. And Omar, is this the first time they've animated that story?
Yeah, that I believe. I've never seen it before.
So for those that don't know, Nightfall is like the famous story where like Bane breaks Batman's back, and all the things that
She would break mine. Oh, sorry.
Hot mic. So wait, no. We can't just let that. So now, Nolly, I have some questions. I have some follow-up questions.
Initiated.
I'm trying to be a good.
I may begrudgingly have some answers.
I'm trying to be a good journalist here. So, what's your favorite version of Bane then? To beg that question of backbreaking and whatnot. So is there a Bane in mind? Is it
You know what it is? There's not a particular Bane in mind. It's just that I run an orphanage and a therapy office, and I love to take broken people and I can fix him.
You can fix Bane?
Breaking people, though.
I mean, one can be broken and break other people, though, I would assume. I'm just curious. We looking at like Luchador Bane, and we looking at like
The Alphas be doing it for me, so he's up there.
Fair enough. I mean, we're gonna get back into it. Omar, what's your favorite representation of Bane? Like in like across the stories and all that.
Tom Hardy's has the best, like, Tom Hardy is the poet and the MC. I like the Harley Quinn one. I love the Harley Quinn one.
Oh,
Just like
like
how
like the Harley Quinn
yeah,
animated.
Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. Just
It's pretty
how
funny.
ridiculous he is. Like, oh my parents, what's my crock pot? Like,
Yeah,
it's just how far he goes in it.
yeah.
He's my favorite one.
The Tom Hardy Bane is terrifying.
He's
Mm.
he's the most quotable for me. I cannot
Hundred
tell you
percent.
to this day, every other day, I'm like, I
And
am Gotham's reckoner.
yeah,
I'm like, am I?
which appropriate. He breaks Batman's back in that, right? Uh, yeah. I feel like the Young Justice Bane is pretty
Oh
solid
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and then from like the Bane in the Arkham games is pretty well done as well. So they're really that's like the Joker, though I do have one exception with the Joker, which coincidentally is the Young Justice one. I feel like the Young Justice Joker is terrible, but outside of him, there is not a bad version of the Joker. Not really. It's hard to find a bad version of Bane. Like the character's so awesome that. But anyway, now we off that sidetrack. So Batman Nightfall movie trilogy, and that's R-rated, by the way. They made a big deal. Like that's going to be an R-rated animated features. Different one, Joker anime. It is Joker Laugh Riot, I think is the
Hmm.
subtitle for it. And the story of this, I don't know if it's pulling from any source. Uh, the story of this is Joker. They described it as John Wick esque Joker hunting down Batman's killer,
Oh, this is different.
like in the underworld.
Hmm.
So it's got my attention,
Yeah.
In the underworld?
right? And then
We got us a little necromancer type
I don't
Joker thing
not
going
not
on?
not like the green underworld, but like the seedy underbelly of
Ah.
Gotham kind of thing. And
Oh,
then
so we going to Skid Row?
yes,
Yeah.
something like, yeah, and then animated crypto show, which easiest thing on the board. That's whatever. All right, so which one of those of all the Batman news, which one of those kind of intrigues you the most?
Absolute Batman getting a. I feel like that's record breaking time because like I think they're in 20 issues so far. There are only 20 issues in thus far, and yeah, it's just I feel like that's right. I think it's unheard of. That is unheard of. But also to finally see Nightfall too from 1993, and it took X amount of years to 2026 to finally get it. Like that's yeah, we're finally here.
It's very dope. What about you, Nolly? Which one sticks out to you? It's
I
gonna be
have
a
a
post
weird
production.
aversion to like Batman.
Really?
What
I'm with
what
you.
what about a white man with endless amount of money? Like I don't understand. Okay, he lost his mommy and his daddy. That's cool. A lot of us did too. I never knew my father, but here we are. Like I grew up fine with an asterisk. Like I just don't have the money. If I had the money, you would know it too. He got flashy cars and shit, but like what else? He don't got a power. He just got money
You know
and he's
what?
white.
And with a Q, he's white.
Right?
Um.
Hate it.
So here's the thing. So because of what you just said, I think you're gonna dig Absolute Batman.
Yo, yeah, yeah.
So and we're gonna mention this actor in a second because they're in a movie trailer that just dropped. But picture Alan Richson. Okay, picture him, but maybe taller. Like I think Absolute Batman is like 6'8",
Yep.
like something crazy,
6'8",
right?
420.
Right? Just absolute mountain of a man who is not rich, was like doing construction jobs and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot, uh, and just like blue collar, like from the ground, but like obviously has like a genius intellect, but it's a different Batman. And as Omar said, you know, we are 20 some issues into it, and like since issue like 5, they've been like, this is one of the best Batman stories ever told. So Scott Snyder's the GOAT, man. Like what are we doing anymore, man? Like is it even up for debate of who's written the best Batman stories in the last
Nah, it's
20
him.
years?
It's him. I'm not even a Batman fan, and I'm like, absolute Batman. I like this Batman. This is the one. Like because like you said, like the whole blue collar working up had the genius idea, got like the grant for it for his cape and everything
Yeah.
like that. Like that was what's missing from to me from the mainstream Batman. Like, oh, I saw him build it from the ground up as opposed to just inheriting it. And that's such a brilliant play. And a lot of the heroes have it within the absolute universe as
Yeah.
well. Like it's very more like working class type comic. I'm like, all right,
Like
this is
isn't Wonder Woman like 7 feet tall or something crazy?
yeah.
Or yeah,
Watch
like
Absolute Wonder Woman goes crazy. Kelly
yeah,
Thompson, the freaking amazing,
yeah.
so good.
So I'm excited about it because I'm like, this is looks really awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's the one. I think the Joker anime. I mean, that could go either way.
yeah.
They're saying it's the first anime project for DC Entertainment, which I guess means that like that Batman Ninja was maybe produced by someone else, kind of
hmm
thing. You know, if y'all
Batman
remember.
Shanghai wasn't something like that.
Yeah, yeah, those were maybe kind of outside, studio kind of a thing. And obviously we haven't seen any visuals. It was just like the announcement of it. So, just yeah. So obviously it was very intentional. They did like a dump of Batman stuff that's coming. But look, the Batman animated movies kind of always been good. Like they
Yes.
do a lot of different stuff. They've always been good. But
My when in Nightfall, my favorite scenes because we see him like okay, he's going through all this gauntlet of all these people. Then he comes to his cave and like Bane is there like waiting for him. And he's like, oh wait, and then he had his mask off, and then Bane sees a mask off. He's just like clocking in for overtime. Back. You know, like, you didn't have to put the mask back
it's
on.
business.
Oh,
It's
okay, I thought we were
business.
done. My fault. My fault.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm at work. I'm at
Yeah,
work right now.
yeah. I'm working from home tonight. All right. I didn't realize. I didn't realize.
Yeah, my break was when I was waiting for you, and then I got back on the clock when you got here. No, so like that was just interesting and kind of dropped this Batman stuff out of nowhere. We're gonna come back to DC because we got some more DC stuff to talk about.
Mm.
So some movie trailers dropped, and one of them dropped over a week ago. So I guess we kind of give it its own category, and then we'll talk about the other ones. I gotta say, I think when we spoke before, I was kind of lukewarm on Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
I think the second trailer sold me.
What sold you about the second trailer? And from the second trailer that sold you?
Um, I don't know. I honestly don't know because I don't think they changed much of the story beats
Mm-hmm.
that were like represented in the first trailer. Like I didn't get like a completely different sense of the story. I think I got a different sense of the scale
Mm.
and the introducing of the Hulk that was pretty cool and seeing where that comes into play. I've realized and now I want to hear y'all's thoughts on this, but like with my MCU films, I don't need 17 crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one good one.
Yeah.
Give me one good one that gives me some connective tissue. You don't even gotta connect to the story. And I'm sure there's going to be more. There's going to be Easter eggs. Like Marvel usually can't help itself. But give me one important character from another, franchise, another book, whatever. And if the Hulk is in it for like 10% of the film, and we got the Punishers in it for like 30% of the film, I'm good.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I don't need, Avengers kind of popping
Yeah.
in and out. But like that looked good to me. But like I thought the desperation of Peter and still maintaining some humor, because I was a little worried. I'm like, we just gonna get brooding Peter for this?
Mm-hmm.
Like but I just the second trailer sold me. So what y'all think about it?
Alec?
I'll be seated. Thank you.
I the thing with trailers, I'm like, man, I feel like I done seen the whole movie now, but I
Right.
did.
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially with Marvel.
My only worry was kind of like with Captain Brave New World, like, oh, the Red Hulk is the villain, and then I see like the Hulk here, I'm like, are y'all just trying to y'all just trying to like skim off the top so you don't have to give Hulk his own movie? But it does make sense that he's here, but also it would have made sense to have Doc Connors there too. I don't think we've seen them in the and also Spider-Man, the Spider-Man character, Spider-Man like low accurate characters. I'm kind of, but I understand them being there. But like seeing the Punisher there, like it makes sense because street level, and of course he debuted against Spider-Man. So, and also I think they even the connection between John Barenthal and Tom Holland because they auditioned for their roles with each other as well. They filmed each other for their roles too. So like that I prefer that over like a big cameo. But again, if you said like it's only like 10%, oh yeah, I'm totally fine with it. I'm hoping Daredevil's in it. I'm hoping because he has the hand there. You can't just take my you gonna take my villains and not have me in your movie?
The hand being there is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
come
Very
on.
cool. That's still, though I didn't love the Elektra stuff from the
Hmm.
original Daredevil series, the hand stuff and Stick
Yeah,
were
yeah.
dope. Were really, really dope. So
I like
seeing them
hand
show
stuff.
up, I was with it. Nolly, is there something like you looking forward to, or you got a prediction for Spider-Man? Like,
I'm just a glutton for punishment, and we've been doing this MCU shit for so long that I have to be there because then I'll get FOMO. And if I'm going to bitch, I need to know what I'm bitching about.
fair.
But also for me, Tom Holland is my favorite Peter Parker, even though he may not always get the best stories for his movies. I feel like he embodies
Yeah.
the Peter Parker of my Saturday morning cartoons more than
Mm.
the other two, if that makes sense.
Garfield's close.
I think he has the better stories for his
True.
films. And then if we could like get same writing team for his movies and then get Tom Holland acting in it and then give Tobey Maguire Uncle Ben. You know, I feel like it would work out for me. Why are you
That's fair. That's fair. I Yeah, I don't. We haven't really talked about that. Like our favorite versions of Spider-Man. Obviously, we just kind of had the Bane
There's just so
discussion.
many.
There are, but if you're limited to the movies, obviously, then you kind of got your quote unquote big
Yeah.
three, right? Holland's really freaking good.
Like Holland, uh, Holland, Garfield. I don't. All Toby did was cry. I was not a fan of those first Spider-Man films. No jokes, just crying. I was like, I can't.
And that's
I
where,
could
but
cry.
also has the memes. Like
Yeah,
the meme culture really really carries
yeah.
Toby's
Because you were
Spider-Man.
first. Like, how much credit can you get for being first? Is the thing. Like,
That's fair. I mean, but it is also like the first time it was like taken seriously, right?
yeah,
Like Superman
yeah.
movie. I mean, Spider-Man movies. So. Uh, no, so I kind of wanted to separate that one out because it did drop. I don't know, maybe 8, 9, 10 days ago, something like that. That
Mhm.
trailer, but I was like, okay, okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. Like I've become so kind of numb and so kind of bored with a lot of not big blockbusters, but like some of the superhero movies that it really does kind of take a lot to pull me out there.
Mhm.
And like, I was like, yeah, we can go see that. We can go see that. Okay, so other trailers that like literally just dropped, completely different genre. Like we're talking plenty different stuff. So there's two that dropped, and I share it with y'all. I'm curious which ones got more of your attention or whatever. So the one is called Your Mother, Your Mother, Your Mother. With our boy Mashallah Ali.
Doing everything but Blade right now, pissing me off.
It felt like he's. You think I can't do Blade? Watch.
He
All right,
It
watch.
felt like he put the Blade energy into this.
Yeah,
What we saw.
yeah.
Now, what's interesting? These trailers, both of these movies I want to mention, the trailers are both interesting for what they show and don't show.
Mhm.
So I had to go look this up. You know, we see him and we see John Cho very briefly in it, like a blink and you miss in that trailer. You have to go back and watch it. But like Giancarlo Esposito's in this movie.
Oh,
Tiffany Boone's in this movie. Trammell Tillman, who from Severance fame, is in this movie. So like, it's got some like stars.
mm.
Um, I'm very interested in it because it looked like he getting his kind of John Wick situation going,
Yes.
while also protecting the baby. Like I was like, it just kind of caught me out of nowhere. And then the other trailer is Motor City with Alan Richardson, and if you maybe you don't, I didn't know this the first time I watched it. There's no dialogue spoken
Yep.
in that trailer. It's all sound
Nice.
effects and music.
Yep.
And but you read the description, it's a revenge story. He gets set up apparently as a drug trafficker or whatever, goes to
Hmm.
jail. He gets out of jail, and every like murders on the table for everybody, right? Like just big
It's my
action
favorite
reveal.
kind of story.
It's my favorite kind of story for real. So, which one, like either one of those, like pique y'all's interest, or what we got for that?
For me, it's your mother, your mother, your mother, because I like seeing like I've seen the revenge. I've seen like all right, gritty understory. I'm using guns. I'm getting on big dude getting revenge, as opposed to like this like so much of this character's culture is within it. Once I saw that, I'm gonna be wrong, but like, once I saw the words inscribed on the sword, I think it was like Arabic inscribed on the sword. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I don't care what this is. I'm
I'm
with it.
locked
Then
in.
seeing the garb he's in black, like all right, the head top, and then like the garb in black. So like you don't. I feel like you don't get to see that portrayed often, or if you do, maybe it was just a villain dressed up like, oh, I guess they're the bad guy because they're, you know, dressed North African and whatnot. But like, not to see that and like, no, 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 I'm the protagonist here, and I'm getting my culture in, and you gonna rock with this. So I'm automatically already drawn toward that. So I love seeing that.
That was dope. Nolly, what you think?
No, same Z's. I'm intrigued, heavily intrigued. He's like, y'all want Blade here? Damn, close enough. And I'll be seated. I love him. He always gives. I feel like he gives a good performance no matter what he's in. He's very versatile, and so this is kind of like the roles that I prefer to see him in.
Mm-hmm. Like
Motor City, I seen white people get set up before and then get revenge.
fair.
I
I'm gonna
love
get.
John Wick right there. He right there.
I'm gonna give you
He
my
not as
my
big,
my
but I love
counter
him.
to that.
Hmm.
But just speaking of like last thing on your mother, your mother, your mother. There's like the trailer's edited in such a way so who knows what comes first or whatever. But there's something where Ali, you see the bathroom scene, like the fight, and he's like dragging the dude in the bathroom, and then I think near the end of the trailer, there's something about it. I don't know why it sticks with me, but Ali kind of pulls like either the mask down or a hood off or something like that, and he's just tired, and he's
Hmm.
just like this big deep exhale, and I'm just like, this movie's gonna be exhausting in the best way.
Yeah.
Frenetic. You can tell there's going to be a survival aspect of it.
Hmm.
Kind of going from one set piece to another, and the action. I'm excited for it. I'm hoping we get another. I'm assuming we're going to get another trailer that's going to have the wider cast and give
Yeah.
us a little bit more of what the story is. But either way, it's got my attention. Uh, Motor City, I guess, in defense of Motor City a little bit, because Nolly, I'm with you. I feel you. And maybe it has little to do with the movie itself. Alan Richardson's just my. This that's the white dude I'm going to root for.
Yeah. He's great.
He just like, and look, stuff comes out about celebrities all the time. I'm sure there's some but like, I mess with that white boy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my Sandra Bullock. That's my male
I
Sandra.
do. I do. I like his politics. I like how he
Hmm.
responds to people online
Hmm.
and stuff. And also, he's a huge action movie star that is like an athlete. So he looks like a force of nature. He doesn't look stiff. He doesn't look like, uh, we're doing this choreography like stick to like it's like Neo at the end of the Matrix
Yeah.
kind of thing. It doesn't look like that, right? He looks like a force of nature, and the action's over the top, like that one scene where they're in the car and like the top's down and they're fighting on top of the car. Like I was like, it's over the top, but like I might mess with it.
I'm
Like
with
I'm not
it.
gonna go to the theater to see it, but like but like the first time it comes on a streaming
Yeah.
situation where I can watch it, like I think I'm going to want to see it. I support that dude. I support
Hmm.
that dude. I don't know. So it got my attention. That's my defense of it. Again, I probably not going to see it in the theater, but
Right. I'm not gonna wait till it's on TBS, but I will stream it. No, no.
yeah, because I need to see the cussing and I need to see the
Yeah.
blood. So I ain't gonna
Yeah.
wait till it's TNT, right? I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna wait till it's some Hulu special, right? I, I'm gonna see the unedited version.
It's great.
I'm just saying, like, what's the point of seeing that? And he talking about some mother trucker, like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So, uh, Anyways, moving from that. So we're gonna talk about DC. So Supergirl just opened. I'll give you kind of the raw stats and then we kind of talk about the movie and everything. So I believe it did 7.8 million for opening day, which is not inspiring for a superhero. Now, that is a Thursday open. We haven't got the weekend yet, right? Like the numbers could jump up quite a bit. I think the budget was like 180, something like that. Like usually don't get into that. But my point being, it didn't go nuts on opening day. And there's a lot of commentary about it. But the thing I'll kind of say and get out of the way is, like, I think Millie Alcock is really interesting as Supergirl. I think she probably plays a role. I think she probably does a pretty good job. I am interested in the story of Supergirl. But I'm gonna be honest, nothing about the trailer made me want to be like, I'm gonna go see that in the theater.
Yeah.
Like, I hate saying stuff like that because it kind of sometimes puts you on the side of the trolls.
Yeah.
But it did not excite me, and so I'm kind of curious. Nolly, I go to you first. Like, was this even really on your radar? Is it something you still want to see? Like, I mean, we got Jason Momoa paying Lobo. Like, it should be,
Finally.
But like, it didn't really pull me. What about you, Nolly?
And I agree. I hate being on the side of the trolls. But I feel like we're different. It's not like we're not doing it to, we're not doing it because we're bored from our mom's couch, musty with our aluminum-free deodorant. It's, it's a genuine, we have standards thing.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It is, and I need people to stop testing aluminum-free deodorant during the summer, especially here in Florida. It is 1,000 degrees outside, humidity at 5,000%. Why the fuck are you trying to find a new deodorant right now? I need you to get clinical strength.
Stuff?
Testing me and my air quality with your funk. I need you to get clinical strength. Suck it up and figure it out during the winter time. We got 5 days of winter. You can use those 5 days appropriately. But summertime ain't the time. The end. Thank you. I'm stepping off my soapbox now. But I don't know. I think there is superhero movie fatigue, but not the ones that everybody talks about online. It's more we're seeking quality. And for the last couple of years, we've been getting quantity and shortcuts and shitty ass writing, and nothing about it made me go, you know what, I'm gonna see that. Like, I waited to see The Last Superman on HBO because you never know. You never know.
So, what's wild? Omar, I want to hear your thoughts on this too, but just to specifically to something Nolly said, which is talking about Superman. I like Superman. I thought it was pretty good. Like, I didn't think it was perfect, but I really, really enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple times. I could nitpick it, but I do feel like I enjoy like every aspect of that movie. I understand when you are making movies and you're trying to build out a universe like James Gunn's doing and everything, that you want a plan, you want a Bible, you want a timeline and all that other stuff. So it's very obvious that the movie's going to be made the way Millie's Supergirl is introduced, that they wanted that to be the next film.
Mm-hmm.
But if you watch that film, the logical choice for the next film is Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
He steals the show.
Yeah.
Or you could go with the Justice Society, whatever you want to do with, like, you got, Guy Gardner, all that. You could have done that too. But that was the obvious choice of like what was interesting and what was fun about that film, that if you're not doing Superman 2, what's the next film?
Yeah.
That was the obvious choice. And there really wasn't an appetite built just off of 3 minutes? Like drunk drunk Supergirl. There really wasn't an appetite built for her movie. It was interesting, and I think she is a good choice for Supergirl. Like, I rock with that. But the momentum of the film did not necessarily mean, okay, let's everybody wants to go watch Supergirl.
Yeah.
And that's, why I'm sure the industry's tough, because you just pivot and be like, okay, all this planning and it takes years to make these movies, and be like, okay, actually, what was more interesting was XYZ. So I think that's kind of tough. That came to mind, Nolly, as you mentioned Superman. Omar, what about you? Like, what was your thought? Like, announcement, the run up to it, now that it's out. Like, what are you thinking?
Seeing the trailer, and I was like, okay, Supergirl. I know they were taking from the Tom King storyline where she gets drunk in other places with Red Sun, so she can, I thought if she'd be powerless the entire time, like, okay, that's interesting. Then I saw like, oh, her dog gets hurt and she needs to find a cure within 24 hours. And then I'm like, I kind of already saw this with John Wick, but also, I do understand. Well, that's her last connection to home,
Yeah,
so I'm like, all right. But I will say, I think it might have been that second trailer. James Gunn always he's so good with pairing music for emotion with movies and especially in trailers. That song, I was like, I had to look up the song, "What Becomes of the Brokenhearted," David Ruffin for that, and I'm like, oh, now I felt it.
yeah,
When she's like, "Yo, Clark sees the good in people, I see the truth." Like he doesn't remember Krypton. It's worse for me, man. This drama's crazy. So that made me be like, if it's on the table, then yeah, I would go see it
yeah,
then and I've been listening to that song so often too. I'm like that was the hook that was needed for me. So that got me involved in it.
yeah. And I think that is and this isn't like a hot take. I think that is the most interesting thing about Supergirl,
Yeah,
in terms of like the whole DC mythos is that we know so much about Superman and what makes her different from Superman, because she actually experienced the trauma of
yeah,
Krypton blowing up. I think that's the most interesting thing about her, as in terms of context of this universe. And so seeing that explored, and seeing that she gets wild and like,
yeah.
drunk and drowns of sorrows and all this other stuff, that all makes sense to me. And again, I haven't seen the movie, so like I might see it and be like, okay, this is better than I thought, or whatever, or reviews got it wrong. I don't know, but it just didn't pull me in as much with the story that they were trying to tell.
Yeah.
Because I also think like DC's doing a lot of cool stuff. Like there's a lot of stories that DC currently has, like or coming back or whatever. Like I think about like Creature Commandos and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and like like those stories really really intrigue me, and like this just didn't hook me. This didn't hook me, and I do wonder if we needed to see more of her,
I think so.
more of her in Superman, more of her in something.
I wonder if this was like if they were counting on maybe women as an audience for this one. Like, all right, we did one for the guys. Maybe this will be Supergirl. Like, but then also it's like we still got to gear it towards. I had a. It's almost like this would be their version of the Marvels.
Yeah.
For that, and then also we see how I don't know if it's been. I'm assuming it's been review bombed as well. For
Oh, for
that.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, and so it's like, damn, we can't even like, we can't even. White women can't even live as a lead. Whoa, Jesus.
And so we were talking about this in the beginning. If the trolls are going after small white women, like nobody's safe.
No, we all.
No way.
There's no justice anymore.
They calling that girl
I just
ugly
want them to, if they could just touch dicks with each other, since that's what they
and
want.
get it
them-
over with.
Like,
Just
I don't
get it over
understand.
with.
Just
Get your
make the heads kiss at this point. Because what do you want? What do you want? Just let them kiss. Just a little one.
They didn't get the
Little
exploratory phase. They doing it online.
Right. Palms chafed from doing too much on their own. Just touch at this point. Just let them touch. I don't know what else you want. Take turns being big spoon. Figure it out. Figure it out.
If they're
But yeah.
going after Millie Alcock, yeah, then like, what chance do we stand? And again, I feel like this should be like a segment on the show that I say, but like, it's a grift. It's a
Yeah.
grift. It's a grift. Like, come on. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we actually talking about? Like, no one. And after Justice League came out,
Mm-hmm.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, nobody ever was like, oh, we really need a Supergirl movie. Nobody was saying that. But then this movie comes out, like, oh yeah, I preferred her. Like, come on, fam. What are you
Lies.
talking about? Stop
Lies.
lying. Stop lying. It's just, it's stupid. But anyway, again, I don't want to give a ton of oxygen to that, but
Mm.
it is part of the overall conversation. Like it's, you know, reviews and sentiment are sometimes how these things get funded or greenlit or
Yeah.
promoted in certain ways. So it sucks because there's a lot of power for those folks. Uh, but I don't know how to, like, I'm going to, like, when it comes on, I'm sure it's going to come on Max or HBO Max or whatever, and we'll watch
Sure
it,
will, and I'll be there.
and I'll watch it. But I don't have, like, a super appetite for it. But, you know, do we think that, and I don't know if they've actually if he's talked about this, are we going to get, like, MCU kind of, like, universe building?
I don't think so. I feel like it's gonna be all separate thing. I don't think they're gonna do the whole like we're all leading.
I mean, say that, but like, you know, we got lanterns dropping,
Mm,
and you know what I'm saying. And again, you know, Marvel flooded the block,
yeah.
right? It just too much product. It's too much
We started
product.
out
Right?
so good.
Too much product. So it's not doing that, but I do feel like I'm pretty sure Lanterns is in this universe, right? I
Mhm.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Actually, they've said the only thing that's not in this universe is Matt Reeves' Batman.
yeah,
Everything else is supposed to be.
yeah.
So I guess maybe this is a lesson in we can do that, but just not have so many movies and TV shows and blah blah blah. But I'm curious. So like, it's not gonna be the last time we see Supergirl, for sure. But I am curious how it affects their plans moving forward.
Mm.
Right. Um, okay. Last big thing I wanted to get to. We talked about it a little bit in the video game joint. GTA 6 pre-orders, I believe, are live. I think they went live yesterday as we record this. So a few things I want to share, and then I want to get, you know, y'all give me your thoughts on this. I'll just share some facts here. So, as I predicted, we did not get a new trailer. We got a lot of visuals, but we didn't get a new trailer. Got a lot of, like they released like 60 some pictures like from the game or whatever. But we got pricing. The standard edition is $80. I do believe for a console release, standard edition, that's probably the most expensive retail game so far. Because 70's been a price point for about the last year and a half for like the big AAA games. $80, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen a standard edition 79, like that didn't have like some peripheral attached to it or something like that. Ultimate edition is $100. Okay. Ultimate edition includes some vehicles, some weapons, 2 exclusive side missions. When I actually looked it up, it's like a lot of stuff though. There's like certain vendors you can go to, like shops or whatever, certain kind of like tattoos, clothing, all sorts of stuff that's like exclusive. Like, so for $20 more, and again, that is all relative, but for $20 more, you actually are getting a lot of stuff that's not strictly cosmetic. And even the cosmetic stuff is like a lot of stuff. So that's just the facts. Okay, that's just the facts. Say that and get out of the way. Initial thoughts. Nolly, you are our gaming expert. As also, you will not be able to play this on PC immediately. So that's another thing. That's going to be straight console. How'd you feel about this news?
I'm trying to determine if she's Afro Latina like me or do her braids bother me. Like, sorry. But also,
I mean, that's a fair question. That's a very fair
it's
question.
also on brand for mi gente. We just do shit and then we'll turn around and be racist as fuck. So, you know, I guess it's accurate. $80. $80 is a lot, especially if most people are buying it digitally. Why am I paying $80 to download something? I didn't have to go to the store, get a physical disc, pop it in, and so I didn't have to do none of that. I just had to click download, and you're charging me $80 for standard in this economy for a game I probably don't even actually own. That PlayStation one day could be like yoink, $80 for a game I waited 50, 11 years for.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
But I do want to do hood rat things with my friends, so I'll be there.
Oh, and that's the hook. And that's the hook.
Yeah.
That's the
how
hook.
they get you. I can't
I want to
like
do hood
I'm
rat
corporate.
stuff.
I'm corporate Monday through Friday. Where else can I do hood rat things with my friends? Where
in
can I
high
hold people at
fidelity.
gunpoint, run from the cops, and then hide from the cops, and then do that shit all over again?
Which
Hotwire a
seems to be
car.
some very authentic Florida shit going down. Like like ripped from the headlines Florida shit going
It's
down.
a normal Tuesday here.
Uh Omar, what about you? What do you
We
think
always
seeing
talk
all this?
for years. We've been wondering like what's going to be the one that breaks it. What's going to be the one to do it, and like that it's
This makes all the
Rockstar
sense.
Studios. Yeah, in that '80s. So, but I do wonder because the fear is that it sets a precedent. Like, all right, now all games are going to be 80 and whatnot. But my hope is that because it's Rockstar, because it's been like 13, I guess if I don't know if it releases this year or next year, 13 years or 14 years, depending on their release, that it's an anomaly for that. However, though, like if it's successful, then but what's to stop this other project from doing it? But also, it's like I don't know you like that. They ain't Rockstar level. You ain't got the detail that they did. You know what they did with the horses in Red Dead Redemption. Like, you ain't got that level of detail in your repertoire. But it is. I remember, and I remember Nintendo 64 games being like the cartridge was about like 70 or 75, but like the disc ones were always it was always 50. It was always 50. So like to be here now, like we're finally we're getting closer and closer to 100. Actually we're here.
Look,
We've now reached the Canon event. We've now reached the Canon event. How are we gonna respond to
salary
this?
not increasing, but video game prices are. I already got to keep up with eggs, milk, and gas, and video games too.
Yo,
And I
yo,
have to pay for the internet to use it, and pay a
yo.
Oh,
subscription for PlayStation Plus.
oh,
But my salary
we're not even
is
gonna
stagnant.
talk about the chip shortage.
Mm,
And I was on Steam today because one of the things we mentioned is like the Steam summer sale is going on right now, and I have a Steam. I bought a Steam Deck like when it first launched, and I've been thinking about I probably need to go get an OLED one, and I can get the upgrade to that, and like mine doesn't hold a battery charger. I have to kind of have it plugged in. Like it works perfectly, but that kind of a thing. So I've
yeah.
toyed with it because it's a super luxury item that like whatever. Yo, the standard Steam Deck right now on Steam is like $800. And I was
Yeah.
It
like,
sure the
wait,
fuck
what?
is.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Like not even like the big dog. Um but so a couple things I want keep in mind. So Omar, you were talking about like setting the standard. Great. What I feel is like great story. Person of that. So back in my clubbing days, we used to go out, hit the club all the time. Usually, you go to a good party, like it was like $10 cover, $10
Yeah.
cover. Now I'm in Ohio.
I wouldn't know.
I know some people like $10. Oh my god, $10 cover, $10 cover is usually the standard, right? So there'd be a couple times, and I say this to my dying breath. The best parties I went to is when Kid Capri was in town, and Kid Capri just were like amazing parties, DJing himself, yada yada. Those were like 20, 25, and remember the first time we were like 25, but then I remember this the first time we went to one, and it was like 20, 20 to get into this party. Like, oh my god, we paid that 20. We walked out. We were like, man, we would have paid 30 for that shit. Like, it was amazing, right? And so I remember it may not have been in were we in Columbus? We were somewhere. My boy Ish, one of the funniest people just walking the planet, and we were at somewhere, and they were trying to charge $30 to get into this party, right? And it was stacked, a bunch of people. You can hear the music outside, and we in line for like 20 minutes. And I remember Ish was like, yo, I paid $25 for a Kid Capri party. That's the best party I ever had. I ain't paying 30 for this. Right? And like, so I say that to say GTA 6 might be able to get away with 80. I don't know that everybody's going to.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that like the $100 doesn't really hit me any kind of way. Like, full stop. For those of us that have been buying video games, I done bought a lot of special editions for close to
Mm.
$100, over $100. If I recall, Halo 3 with the helmet was like 200 some dollars for the game. Stuff like that. I got statue, now you got like a statue and all sorts of stuff, but like I done paid over $100 for a video game special edition before. It's the $80 standard.
Yeah.
That's high.
Yeah.
That is high. That's a lot. Like, I'm not. The cost of making video games is just skyrocketed, but that's a lot. Having said all of that, I'm paying $100 for this game. I'm playing it day one.
Yep.
I don't have any other commentary. Like, that's it. That's the book, dude.
There's no way around this.
Like, I need the outfits. I want the extra businesses and locations. I want to edit my vehicle real pretty. I want the retro build mod kit. I know shit about cars in real life, but I'm trying to look fly in the game while I do hood rat shit. Like, I want my safe house bonuses.
This ain't like, and like, not trying to like just pick on someone, but like, this ain't Assassin's Creed. For a while we was getting a new Assassin's Creed every year.
Yeah.
Right. And it was kind of like some rinse and repeat. I'm not, I actually think the Assassin's Creed franchise is a little more innovative than sometimes get credit for. But there is definitely a lot of like copy and paste stuff that's happened over the years. And that I'm not trying to zero in on Assassin's Creed, but just using it as an example. We get a Grand Theft Auto, every
13?
decade?
Yeah.
We get a Rockstar game maybe every 7-8 years at the most. If you're telling me
God.
How long has it been?
September 17th, 2013.
Since 5?
For PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
So if you're telling me that's going to cost $10 extra for a game that is, every time they put one out, it's generational game, right? It kind of defines that generation. And I'm not going to get another one for like 12, 13 years.
Fuck it, I guess we ball.
Exactly. Hey, ball up top, right? Like, I guess that's what we're going to do. And they know that. But and that sounds arrogant, but like part of that is because we going to put this work in. Our production cycle is going to this. We're going to work our people to death.
Yeah.
Right? But this game is going to be polished. It's going to be super unique. There's not going to be anything else like it. People have spent the last 15 years trying to copy what we do and still can't do it. And then we come out with something else and they got to start from off from the drawing board. Rockstar's got a proven record. They just do. So, yeah, like I could be up there with the picket sign, like it's $80 too much. They got to change something about the video game model, all that, and be like, I'm gonna be on the front line with my picket, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I got to bounce. Like, where you going? I'm going to go play it.
It's midnight. I got to
yeah,
go.
Yeah. Like I gotta go pick up my pre-order.
I can't be here right now.
Like,
so I skip a week where I buy eggs and milk. I'll be alright. I eat other things.
Just oatmeal for breakfast that week, yo. It's like,
the game won't feed me.
I'm gonna be eating good.
It's crazy. Like, I get all the complaints.
$60.
I get all the complaints. I'm gonna get
$60 in 2013.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of money.
Games was like $49.99.
Yeah.
Physical.
With a booklet.
Oh, I missed
with an insert. With an insert.
Midnight releases. Listen, midnight releases.
Do you have a midnight release you remember specifically? Did you go to like a midnight release?
I went to a lot, but the one that sticks out is World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. I was heavily pregnant, and when I say heavily pregnant, I mean like I popped like 3 weeks later. And so I ended up raiding that whole expansion, breastfeeding, hotkeyed all of my heals to 5 buttons so that I could raid heal while being mom. Okay, listen.
That's amazing.
But I waddled up to that line, fucking brick ass cold, Staten Island, New York, midnight at the GameStop to get with my post. I said, don't forget the poster. Did you run out? Because that's why I'm here. Otherwise, I would have waited till tomorrow. Give me the poster. We used to get shit for spending $50.
Yo, these made things in this country. Used to be a proper country.
We used to be a proper country.
We did. We used to. We used to. Um, wow. Yeah. I mean, I think my midnight release because I was with my boys. Halo
Mm,
Reach, which was like the swan song of the Halo universe, um,
yeah.
and like the games, all the Halo games were co-op in the story, but like this is one is like you actually were like characters, and so going through this story, like brand new story we didn't know anything about, and like we just played the campaign that night. Like I just a very memorable night. We got home, we got to my boy's house. He had the network set up where we weren't couch co-op, we were in different
Mm.
rooms, but we're playing co-op through the story. We just played the story together, like 7 hour story. We just played that joint straight through, like starting at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and so that was dope. But um, okay, so wrapping it up, I had a couple quick hitters, just things like couple thoughts on this. Toy Story 5 dropped.
How
Did y'all
old
know it
were
was
we when Toy
dropping?
Story
Did y'all
came
see
out?
it? You
I'm like, it's good
you
commentary on
saw it?
like, no, no. I mean, as I saw that it was
Saw it
dropping,
drop.
I'm like,
Okay.
oh, we're going against like screen time and like computers
Yeah,
now. Okay, all right. I mean, but I'm like, we could have stopped at 3, but sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. No, did you see it or have any interest in that?
I was 7 years old when the first Toy Story came out.
Wild.
Now I got a high school graduate. Dang.
Yeah,
Dang.
it's wild,
Dang.
ain't it?
I haven't seen it. I while I enjoy some characters in Toy Story, it's not like my favorite Disney
Yeah.
franchise. I will see it when it comes to streaming, but I'm not gonna go see
Yeah.
it. I don't need, I'm already struggling emotionally. I'm not trying to have something fuck me up. I'm
and
good.
and Toy Story will kind of do that. Toy Story will
It'll
kind
do
of do that.
Yeah.
Like it
That
kind of
hot.
will mess
it
with
sure
you.
will.
It's a hot cry every time. Like, God, like
It,
it's steaming in the. I'm like, God, oh my God.
It's
uh,
toys.
it's
Like,
it's
Yeah.
please be for real.
That fourth one, Woody, you can stay, Woody. I was leaving.
Down.
Another quick hitter, real quick. House of the Dragon, or as black people say, House of Dragons.
Dragons.
Them
House of Dragons.
them dragons.
Them dragons. But are y'all caught up?
Yeah,
I
we saw the
am.
first episode.
Of season 3.
Yeah, season.
I have not, and you know what's going to happen, Omar. You know this story.
Mm.
I'm not caught up. I didn't watch season 2 yet,
Oh,
so I'm like a whole season behind. Uh, the memes gonna make me catch up
yeah.
because I'm seeing memes from this first episode. A whole lot of my bad, and I didn't mean to
hmm
do all that, and the dragon getting interviewed and all this other stuff, and I'm like, I guess I can need to catch it because like the memes intrigue me.
You already know that. What you already know. You've read the books though already, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yes, you already
yeah,
know. Okay,
I
so it's not
gotta, yeah,
spoiler. You won't
yeah.
get spoiled then.
No, but like seeing it in
Yeah.
action, So I don't know. Natalie, do you watch the dragons?
I watched them dragons.
You
I
caught
be
up?
watching them dragons. I am
What
caught up.
What'd you think of the premiere? I mean, you don't have to
It
get into spoilers. Like, did you like it? Did you dig it? Did it kind of return to form?
realized watching it. Damn, it's been a minute since we seen them dragons. It's been a minute. Also haven't read the books. Obviously, knowing what happens, I'm like, okay. I'm mostly looking at what liberties are they taking to
Mm.
change
Yeah,
story here and there,
yeah.
and then also lots of bitch be so fucking for real. What made you think that was a good
Yeah.
idea? I feel
Yeah.
like I was rooting for you in every
Yeah.
instance, and you just go and fuck it up.
Yeah.
And it's several people. I'm like, why would you?
Yeah. I think everything I've heard is like, yo, it's really good. They came back with a vengeance, kind of a
There was a
thing.
lot of action.
Do we know how many seasons this is supposed to run?
This is the last season, I think.
Is it?
Oh.
Officially.
Okay, okay.
Um,
I do not know the answer to that. I wasn't sure.
I was not expecting. I was not expecting that.
Um, but no, I got to get
it will
caught up.
end with the fourth season.
It'll
So
end with the
next
fourth
season will
season.
be the final.
Okay.
Which how we go? I feel like we're at the cusp, the end of their like what more? Unless this season is only going to be like 4 episodes. What you mean with there's a fourth? Where are they finding more story? What are they stretching? A walk? I don't understand.
So the theory that's floating around about George R.R. Martin and finishing the Game of Thrones
He
books?
never gonna finish that shit.
The theory is
Doing everything but.
The theory is that the books are done, and they're gonna release them after he dies, so he does not have to deal with all the talk. I was like, that is a lot. That's so much. But also not completely far-fetched. Like, that's funny. That's wild. Okay. And so moving on from that, a couple things. Nolly, I'm going to throw this to you. Steam summer sales happening.
It sure is.
Do you have like recommendations people should pick up on? Cause like everything's for sale, pretty much.
Hate that for my wallet.
I've been trying to avoid it, but I did go browse some of the stuff that's out. I mean, pretty much anything like The Witcher is like $5. Like
I know.
Witcher 3
Red
is like
Dead
$5.
Redemption 2 is $15.
Insane.
Like,
but that's happening for a couple weeks, and the Steam sales are always like great. They're always great.
I love how they're like, Resident Evil Requiem is on sale. Bitch, that shit is $55. Give me more than 20% off. These are these are trying times, Steam. Do better.
So if you're new to Steam, and I know the homie Tiffy's on PC gaming these days. So if you're new to Steam, or the sweet spot are games that have been out for like a year and a half, right? Like that's where you get like that 35%, 40% off kind of situation. If it's been out for a year, you're going to get what Nolly kind of described, which is like, oh yeah.
Claire Obscure is $39.99 from $49.99.
Like, but some games are only going to go but so much on sale because they're like, we can sell full price all year round. Y'all still going to buy it. Like, Elden Ring is not dropping below $50, right? Like,
Never.
Every time Dark Souls 3 goes on sale, I'm like, oh my God, something must have happened. I need to go buy a scratch off. Like, I was like, I own it for PlayStation shit. I also own it on my PC. Like, I feel like I have to at this point. Because what do you mean it's below $50? That game been out for like 5,000 years already.
Yeah. So yeah, Steam sale's happening. So that's a good place. Also, Steam sale means something completely different when you got a Steam Deck. You just be like, so what plays great on deck? Like, things that you may not consider before. And then last thing I kind of wanted to say is Avatar season 2 out?
Yeah. I've seen the first 2 episodes already.
Really?
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
Tell me about it, Omar. Is it good?
The first.
Well, I know the answer to that. My actual question is, do you like it?
Listen, we're here. If I want to watch the original, I'll watch the original. It is like, let's see what liberties you took. Okay, might not have done that, but we're here. But like,
wouldn't have been my choice, but
yeah. But anytime Zuko's out here, like, hey, when I'm on here, I'm a shine. The limelight's mine. So I'm rocking with Zuko, Azula. Toph looking good. I like fight choreography. So certain ones, I'm like, is this guy just not coordinated? Because everybody else is pulling their weight. What's up with this dude? But like every time I see Zuko about to get down, I'm like, yeah, my man hitter.
Okay,
my man is a hitter.
Nolly, have you watched any of that?
I've not watched it yet, but now I think I know what I'm going to do this weekend.
Okay. I watched like the first 2 episodes of, maybe more than that. Maybe I watched like 3 episodes of the first season.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but like it's not
terrible. It's better than what we got.
But that's the problem.
There it is.
They done set the expectations so low, giving us just garbage. And I'm like, is it good though? Or is it just better than terrible? It's
better than terrible.
It's better than terrible. So
it's palatable.
It's palatable. That's a very, very good way to put that. Very good way to put that. I think that does it for us. I think we done covered all the things. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. This is Do It For The Lore. My name is William.
Do the spin.
Do the spin?
I might knock things over. Okay. That's why I was like, I can only 180.
And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.